We're here with Will Pascal, who is the youth director and waterfront, or youth coach and waterfront director at the North Carolina Sailing and Rowing.
North Carolina Community Sailing and Rowing.
North Carolina Community Sailing and Rowing. It's new. It's off of Blythe, down in Huntersville. So we're glad to have you on the show and tell us all about this new organization.
Thanks for having me. I just came with them 3 months ago. This is our second season in operation. Basically, it was started by a group of sailors that felt the need that sailing is not accessible to as many people as we'd like. So they opened the center, and we've had a lot of great partnerships. County of Mecklenburg County really gave us a good spot on Blythe Landing, county park. It's actually less than a mile from where we are right now.
Wow, okay.
We were originally just a community sailing program, and then about a year ago we added in rowing. A group of rowers approached us looking for an opportunity to pretty much same thing we were trying to do with sailing.
So it's rowing like you see colleges do?
Absolutely.
Competitive rowing? That's fun.
So they're two different sides of the organization, but we do put a lot of effort to try to meld it together.
Yeah, you don't see as many sailboats as you would think out on the lake.
Well, that's
such
the thing.
a big
With the lake,
space.
you would think that we would have had a rowing center or sailing center, just like you think we have more. You would have more beaches, but no. So I'm glad that we have something like that available now to teach the children, and it's anybody can use the club, or the club should be.
And part of our mission is offer this to people of all ages and abilities.
Do you recommend a certain age and up?
Right now, we're only able to deal with kids 11 and up. Our summer camps are really tailored towards that.
Okay.
In the future seasons, we will be looking to go to younger ages, but right now it's age 11 and up.
Now, are these like sunfishes and little sailboats, or how big do they get?
We have a few different kinds of boats, and they tailor to different types of sailing. We do have sunfish. We have 10 sunfish. That's a personal sized boat. You're in the boat by yourself and really pull everything together. You're expected to be able to operate the boat, rig it, get out in the water, and come back in safely. And then step up, our youth boat. Really, our youth sailing platform is based off of 420s. It's boats they use in high school sailing all over the country and in college.
And how many are in a boat?
That's a two-person boat, two
okay.
sails. And both the Sunfish and 420s are dinghies. Small boats, really dynamic type of sailing, take a lot of agility.
So they don't have like a keel they can capsize and all that.
And then the next step up from that is Flying Scot, and that's why we do a lot of our adult instruction and season pass sailing. We'll talk about that in a minute. And that's a large boat and fit up to probably 5 people on it. Up to 3 sails on Flying Scot. So it's a lot more comfortable, actually a lot more to do actually. So.
Now, are you a nonprofit?
We are a nonprofit.
Okay, you are a nonprofit. And can anybody just go rent a boat, or do you just do lessons, or how does it work?
Okay, so boat rental is kind of a tricky word around us. We offer a season pass, so it's not a membership. It's really inclusive. Anybody can buy a season pass, and provided you have enough experience, you can come out, check out one of our boats, go sailing. And we have training platforms for people that don't have the experience, both on the rowing side and on the sailing side. So, we build you right from the ground up to a point you can come check out our boats, go sailing and rowing. The great thing about the season pass is you get to sail and row under the same pass. It's $250 for 8 months.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, it's not. I sailed when I was little, but I haven't been in a sailboat in a really long time.
I've been
fun.
passenger.
It's
I've never been.
Yeah, beautiful thing to do.
But
in
the camps
summertime.
sound like an interesting. How many kids are in a camp group? Like, how many do you take?
We set our max at about 20 kids per camp, and we have a lot of sessions. Actually, over the course of 10 weeks, they're week-long camps, 3 hours. We have a morning session and an afternoon session, and it's all different experience levels. We'll have kids that have never sailed before, really getting them out on the water and just showing them the joy of sailing, and then also some of the kids that return. We have a spring and fall program. It's competitive, area schools, building teams. That's really, really taken off. So,
now, do you need special equipment, or do you just show up? Do you have to have
water
life
bottles,
jacket?
sunscreen, some water shoes, you're good to go.
Life vest?
We have tons of life jackets at the facility, so you don't have to buy your own life jacket. And this program's perfect for somebody that doesn't own a boat. It's the really tough part getting entry into the sport of sailing is you have to buy a boat and then figure out how to use it.
Right.
And we take that one kind of piece of the puzzle out of the equation. We have the boats. They're very well maintained and clean, so you can show up and you know you're going to have a boat and it works.
So in terms of the competitive part of the sailing program, if people are interested in that, what do you hold regattas out on the lake, or what does it consist of? And
So
who
it's
do you compete against?
Sure. So it's our second season. We're still kind of in the infancy of our program, I would like to say. We will be doing some racing, putting regattas on sometime in the future. Right now, it's just getting people in the program and getting them to a point they know what they're doing.
Do you hold any type of informational type events, or if you're not quite sure sailing's right for your children, or?
Yeah, I mean, we always invite people to just come take a tour of our facility. We're open pretty much Monday through Friday. We're kind of limited on the weekends because we do operate out of a public park.
Okay. So you just go into Blythe Landing to find you, or how do you?
Okay. So you enter Blythe Landing. It's exit 25. Take a left on 73. Go down. Kind of take a left on Catawba, and it's up there on the right. So Blythe Landing. You enter the park, and we're on the back left corner. We have waterfront property. We have an amazing dock facility, and we actually have a new dock and boathouse in the works.
Great.
So
Great.
a lot of plans for upgrades in the future.
Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for
that's
having me.
Exciting.
exciting.
Thanks for doing what you're doing on that.